So, guys, it's panic time in Hillaryville. She lost Michigan. She won Mississippi. But Bernie Mentum is real. Hillary's honesty problem is now beginning to be an issue. When people were asked, 80% said Bernie is more trustworthy, 20% said Hillary is more trustworthy. And the demographics don't favor her going forward. We're done in the South. And we're headed into Rust Belt states. These are states where her hubby's NAFTA agreement and other trade agreements caused a lot of job losses. And these trade deals are not likely to be well received, particularly TPP. And remember when they called it Hillary's coronation and the GOP was a mess? Look where we are today.
Well, that's a long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not quite in the situation. Well, she's further ahead in the Democrats than Trump is in the Republicans, isn't that right? You know,
actually, no. Trump is. They're almost the same, but the path to victory is a bit clearer for Hillary than it is for the Donald.
Because
we'll
talk about the super delegates and stuff.
Yeah, she's got super delegates, but you know they're very smart. They're not going to completely commit until they know better where things stand. So this isn't.
The super delegates is a little bit of a false. I mean, they counted. A lot of the media outlets are counting them for Hillary, but then they don't count until the very end. And it would be, honestly, there would be a constitutional or democratic crisis in America if Bernie won the popular vote and had a higher delegate count, and then all the delegates went for Hillary. They would switch their allegiance if Bernie was in front. I'm sure of that. I mean,
they did that in 2008.
Yeah, they did. They did for Obama. I mean, a lot of them did support Hillary, and then when he won, the normal delegate count they flipped over. And if they didn't do that this time, it would literally be democracy would just be down the drain in the Democratic Party. I'm kind of with Phil a little bit here in terms of. There is a momentum thing going on. I think going forward, he is going to be on a par a lot more with Hillary. The question is, is he going to be able to catch up in the delegate count? He may win, in very close races, but again, with the proportional system, her advantage in delegates is going to keep her ahead, you could argue. He needs to have some big wins, and he needs to have one win after another. He can't share the wins all the way through, otherwise she'll just stay in front. I mean, it's really interesting because the polls have her ahead in a lot of these coming elections and primaries. But look what happened in Michigan. The polls had Hillary 18 or 20 points ahead, and he came out on top by a couple of points.
This also speaks to what you were saying earlier about how disreputable polls are in general now. I mean, her lead was anywhere between 11 and 37 points, depending on which polling organization you looked at. Yet she lost by a percentage point, not quite a full percentage point.